Okay, so if you're a type 1 diabetic and you're interested in doing a bodybuilding competition, whether that's with the NPC or the OCB or any other organization, there's really not a lot of general information out there, not even on YouTube. So that's why I'm here. I've had to figure out a lot of things on my own, and I thought I can't be the only type 1 diabetic that's competing. There's got to be people that are interested, and a lot of the advice out there is really not safe for type 1 diabetics. That is general bodybuilding advice. Not that bodybuilding is really, it's not the same as trying to start a fitness journey for your health. So let's get that out of the way first. But yeah, so let me introduce myself. My name's Abby. I'm 36 years old, and for the first time in my life, I'm going to be competing in the NPC Western New York Championships in women's figure. So I've been cutting for about, I want to say like 3-4 months now. I'm about 11 weeks out. So I still have some work to do, but I know it's gonna happen fast. So don't judge my physique. I'm a little watery today, but it's so number one thing that I found is that it's very difficult to stay in a calorie deficit. The number one reason is that if your blood sugar is low, you have to eat food, specifically carbs, to correct it. A lot of times, especially if you're stepping up your cardio, which you should be during a bodybuilding, it's just going to get low. And I found myself in a cycle of just trying to take enough to correct the low without going outside of what I've allotted myself for my calorie window. I also found that my lows are a lot more frequent and a lot more stubborn as I've been stepping up my cardio. The only way I've been able to semi-successfully combat this is by splitting up my cardio and also deciding whether it would be better to get my deficit from adding the extra cardio or from eliminating a little bit more food from my diet. Another challenge I face pretty regularly is with carbing up. There's a lot of foods that bodybuilders swear by that unfortunately are extremely high on the glycemic index and are, even though they're healthy foods, they don't contribute to healthy blood sugar levels. And if your blood sugar is high and you're spiking, you're not going to get the progress you want anyway. So it's not worth it to put your health at risk just to see if it'll work better. Trust me, it won't. Like one example specifically, white rice for me is worse than ice cream. The final challenge we're going to be talking about today is understanding how your blood sugar is going to be affected by different training days. For example, I have found that pull days drop my blood sugar and push days spike my blood sugar. Leg days, I have not figured out yet. It could be a complete toss-up. The only thing that I can recommend for that is just taking it as data, just writing down specifically what workouts you're doing and how your blood sugar ends up, how you end up feeling, and try to support these results with food. If you find that specific training days make you a lot lower, make sure that those are your high carb days. If you find that you might be a little bit more insulin sensitive on certain days than others, just take it as data and really just make sure you have a good way to keep track of everything, whether that's just a handwritten journal or if you're a spreadsheet girly like me, that can be a great option. This takes a little bit of the mystery out of trying a bodybuilding competition as a type 1 diabetic. I know that it's already a really difficult thing to do even if you're not diabetic, but it shouldn't be intimidating. You just have other factors that you have to be on top of, and you already do them every day anyway. So for me, I found that the extra restrictions have been challenging, but no more challenging than things that I deal with every day anyway. So don't let it stop you. Thank you all for watching. I'm really excited to start documenting this journey and sharing a little bit more. Please like and subscribe. Thanks again for being here. I will see you soon.